You know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, it's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Räikkönen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have blue, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Grosjean, Hamilton, Magnussen, and Sergio Perez, Van Dorn, Hülkenberg, Carlos Sainz, and Ericsson.
Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back and welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix.
Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
As you can see, we are starting
higher on the grid
third.
than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
Alright, so that's going to pause because I have to switch over because this is a full screen game and it doesn't like it when I click on other tabs. Welcome guys, it's good to see you. Welcome back, good to see you guys. Who we got in? Diamond, Cameron, Y6 Raven, Logan, Earth Destroyer, Alex P, Supernova, Awordy. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you guys enjoy today's race. I am feeling better than I did last week. I was going to make a couple checks on some things in the background, make sure they're running as they should be, and they seem to be. So, nice. You have the same wheel. Yeah, man, I got the Thrustmaster T150. I actually just got back virtually from Daytona. I was doing some iRacing just now before this stream, literally, and it was a pretty intense race. It went very well. We finished in second place, so I'm feeling real hype. I'm feeling real energized. I'm feeling ready. Like, I'm excited for this race. We qualified in the top 3. I believe we can win today. Last week we had what was it, second place. We got on the podium. Yeah, we were on the podium last week in the French Grand Prix, and we got second place, so I'm pretty excited and hyped. I'm pretty sure we can get a win today. I'm feeling real confident in the car. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is, you can see right here, as we look at our race strategy, it's going to be raining very early into this race for the majority of this race. Matter of fact, it's going to be light rain. It's going to turn into a heavy rain, so we're probably going to have to end up switching to the intermediate or the full wet tire, and I have not practiced this track on full wet. Last week I was ready for a wet race. This week I'm not ready for a wet race, so we're probably gonna start off with the ultra soft tire. I'm assuming we're probably gonna want to switch, instead of switching into the second ultra soft tire at lap 19. We may even switch earlier because it's already gonna be raining, as you can see, somewhere around lap 10 or so. We're probably going to see some rain, so we might want to switch early to the intermediate because we're going to gain a lot of time and positions possibly for switching to the intermediate tire, and then maybe later in the race around lap 42, when you see the rain's gonna get a bit heavier, maybe we'll switch to the wet. Really have to see. I've not done a race like this yet this season. This is round 9 Austrian Grand Prix, and thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the support. I'm like, you know what? I'm not extremely confident though in racing in the rain. Like, racing F1 in the rain is one of the hardest things you ever do in racing, I feel like. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully our engineer will help us out as well. I'll also be seeing if you guys have any tips, any thing you guys want to fill in and be like, hey, I think maybe you should try this strategy out. Let me know. Again, once we get started, it's pretty tough for me to see the chat because the chat is way the heck over there. Oh wait, or is it? Can I move it? Let me see if I can move it. I say that. Let me see if I can move it. I'll move it right here. Hopefully I can see that while we're in game. I'm gonna leave that right there. If I need to move it, it may pause it, but it's okay. So anyways, yes, let me know. It's kind of hard for me to read the chat while I'm racing because I'm really, you know, focused on driving and not wrecking. There's a lot of long straights on this racetrack, so I may be glancing over here and there at the chat, but I'm just letting you guys know that here off the bat so that you don't get upset for thinking that I'm ignoring you and stuff like that. But anyways, that is the current strategy. It doesn't even incorporate any kind of wet or intermediate tire. As you can see, this is if there was no rain, precipitation at all. So welcome to Austria, people. Beautiful Austria. We're gonna go with 2-stop race today, and let's get started. Let's get a win, baby. Let's get a W today. Also, let me know if the game sounds are too loud.
Let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Warm up the tires. Yeah, brakes are cold. Wheel spin. Yeah. You can already see it's kind of overcast in the background. But the rain looks amazing on this game. So oh, somebody's been disqualified apparently already. I don't think that really counts in the beginning of the race. So I think the thing is gonna be what my goal right now. Obviously, my goal for this race entirely is to get a W. I want to get a win. That's my goal. We haven't got a win since Shanghai early this season. That was race like 3. We had some good, you know, I think we could get a win here. I feel confident we can get a win. The only thing standing in the way of getting that win is going to be the rain. So we can master that. So before I qualified, I actually changed up my setup before I found out that it was gonna rain. When I found out it was gonna rain, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add some more downforce to the car. We can also adjust some other things. We can adjust our brake bias and stuff like that as we're going. So I've already added some more downforce in anticipation for the rain. So anyways, guys, getting ready to form up here on the grid, starting in 3rd. Let's see how we do here. But my goal here is gonna be getting the lead quick before the rain comes. That's my goal. Alright, let me pause this really quick, guys. I need to make an adjustment to... What's up, Javance? Good to see you, man. I want to actually make a real quick change to my the chat. I want to... It's like, right now, it's like it has boxes on it. You guys can't see it on my screen, but it has like boxes on it. I want to get rid of the opacity of the boxes so that I can see through. I can see the chat, but I can still see through it, so I can see cars around me because I don't want it to be distracting. Alright. From this point on, guys, there will be no restarting, no flashbacks. My mom asked if I was African. Do I have an African accent? I do. I mean, no, I don't. But I'm African American. Yes, I'm from America, and my nationality is African. So I love my African people. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it, baby. Racing McLaren. The rest of the guys are forming up on the back. Stretch. All right. Hand on the clutch. Lights out. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I stalled it. I stalled it. Horrible start. I stalled the car. Well, change of plans. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Can't believe I stalled it on the freaking start. It's all good, guys. We're gonna bounce back. We ain't taking no L's today. Oh, somebody lost a fender, not us. Or a wing. They don't have fenders on this. So we already know, guys. We qualified top 3, so we're definitely way faster than these guys back here. I just don't want to wreck anybody. The main thing, the big issue with being in traffic like this is I just don't want to wreck anyone before we get up to the front, because that's gonna ruin our chances for the rest of the race. So you can kind of already see me being a bit patient and cautious here in the back. I just don't want to wreck anyone out. I've been practicing, but I haven't been on the track with a lot of different cars, so I'm not really sure exactly where their braking zones are, because sometimes their braking zones are way ahead of my braking zone. So it's gonna take me a couple laps to find out where their braking zones is. Boltaz coming across the line, only fastest because he was first. So I gotta find out where to pass these guys. I want to do it soon because we have a probably.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
We probably have maybe 10 laps. There we go. There we go. There we go. Making moves, baby. Probably have about 10 laps before the rain comes. So we need to get as far up ahead as possible. Oh, you serious? Come on, man. I don't worry about me hitting them, they hitting me. Take that right there. It's a great passing spot right there.
Nice move. Good job.
Thank you. So like my goal right now is kind of like, you see how I'm a lot faster than these guys on corner exit.
Okay, entering lap 3 now.
He's blocking me. He's blocking me. He is legit blocking me. On the left side. Nice move. And we got DRS. Up to P16. Next up is Hartley. I'm still trying to win this race.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
Overdrove it. I think I see some small drops of rain already. Not sure if you guys can see that on your screen, if it's clear enough to see that. Alright, we need to get by Hartley. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I'm seeing a few little sprinkles on. Yeesh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Alright, let's go. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if we hit a slick spot.
Out of light rain, which will then move into heavy rain conditions.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of sprinkles, and that's the. I don't know if it's simulated, but I know in real life, when the track is the most slick is when the rain first starts.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Give me a second.
Got that confirmed.
Alright, so we're going to be switching to the intermediate tier. Yeah, the rain is starting to come down earlier than I thought. It's only lap 4.
Don't forget, box this lap. Stoffel's in the pits.
Alright, they're already pitting, so We'll go ahead and pit now. Yep, everybody's pitting now. Alright, limiter on, which I think is this button. There we go. Alright, switch to the intermediates. Hopefully we have better luck after switching to the inters. You can see everybody's in here. Red Bull's in here. Everybody's in here, man. Mercedes is in here. Oh my god, our teammate was in here. We have to wait. Alright, let's get ready.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
What the heck? I'm having so much problems with my clutch.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Alright, on the inners now for the wet conditions. We're going to come out in P18. It's kind of going to spread the field out. It's good and bad. The good news about it being spread out is that we won't have to deal with as much traffic at the same time. But it's crazy, everyone came in. It probably, honestly, would have been quicker if I would have known. Okay, a little wide there. If I would have known the rain was going to be coming so soon, I would have started out the race with intermediate tires, and that way we could have been way ahead because we wouldn't need to pit. So that would have been an amazing strategy if I would have known. So let's see how the car handles now on the intermediate tires in the rain. I have not tested this out with my setup. I did add some downforce to the setup originally to anticipate for rain conditions, but I didn't have time to test it. Actually, matter of fact, it didn't actually rain in any of the practice sessions or qualifying, so this is the first of the rain this weekend. I still believe we're faster than all these guys in the back. The big question is going to be, are we faster than the leaders like Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen? Kind of break my not break, but yes, real slick. The track is still not fully wet yet. I'm gonna back up my braking zones. And be really careful on throttle. Yeah, they're going so slow. We gotta get by them. We'll lose a lot of time if we don't get by these guys quick. Let's see, we're gonna try right here. Yeah, I like passing right there. It's a good spot to pass. Come on, Ocon. Give us some space. Again. I see we can beat him in the turn one. I don't know. Oh, he's looking for a pass too, so I'm not gonna. They're bumping each other a little bit. Here we go. Nope, 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 nope. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. And okay, we finally were able to make that pass. Wow, that was a tight fit right there. Alright, we're up to P14. Still a long way to go, but a long race as well. So we still have time if we can maintain a strong and quick pace and consistent. We can definitely catch up like we did last week. Ooh-wee. But this rain is not gonna make it easy. It's definitely gonna be testing my skills here. So I'm kind of probably in the beginning here, just kind of get an idea of what it feels like on this rain. I don't want to push it too much. Like I can't drive the car as if this was dry. And no sir, this is not iRacing, this is F1 2018. But I actually, right before this, I was doing an iRace at Daytona. What's up, Sobi Zaz? Sobi Zach, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking last week. I had my chat like way over there, but I can actually see you guys' messages a bit quicker now. Yeah, spinning those rear tires a lot. That's not good. Oh, look at this too. Look at this. Something else to worry about. I didn't even pay attention to this. Fuel mix is set to standard, and we're -4 laps right now. So we do not have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. We're gonna have to go into lean and start saving some fuel, like hardcore fuel saving mode, if we want to make it to the end of this thing. And I assume everyone else is in the same boat. Maybe that's why they're going so slow.
The team wanted to shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
All right. Not taking no L's today, guys. We're winning. I'm going for the win. Alright, so we're going to shift it early in order to save some fuel. That is a real thing. It works. We did that back at Bahrain, and it worked very well. So we'll keep an eye on our fuel calculation, and we'll take a look at that later.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds.
This game is called F1 2018. Alright, we're catching them slowly. We got Verstappen ahead of us. Man, I really wish I would have went to intermediate right off the bat. We would have been way up front. I also wish that we wouldn't have stalled the car on start. It's another reason we're back here, but it's okay. I think we've gotten used to being in this situation of trying to climb our way up to the front.
I know these conditions look pretty terrible, but that water is draining away. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
I can barely see. Wow, this is cool though. It's challenging, but it's so cool looking. Only thing I wish is I could get rid of the names on top. I kind of know who everybody is now. Here we go. I think we're gonna get a run here, maybe. No problem, Supernova. Yeah, it's looking. Rain conditions are looking pretty bad, but he said it's draining. You see me trying to spin the tires? Not trying to spin the tires, but trying to save the car from not spinning the tires. So far, that turn right there has been the most difficult on in the rain. Everything else feels pretty similar to how it was when it was dry. Oh, I can't say that. It's slick everywhere. It's very slippery everywhere. But as far as braking, that turn seems like I have to brake a lot more to get into that turn. I'm gonna get by these guys. Slowing us down. I'll brake early, get a run. We might be able to get him coming out of turn 1. Let's try that. We'll try to go into turn 1.
By 5.0 seconds.
Just gotta get close enough. Still gotta be patient. I don't want to spin out. I'm going left. Not enough speed. Alright, he's looking for the pass on Ericsson. Not quite gonna do it. That turn right there is pretty difficult as well because you're going so slow, and these F1 cars pick up speed so quickly. So like it wants to spin the tires very easily out of that turn, as well as all the other turns. So I'm like really gentle on putting throttle back in on the exit of these turns because I shoot, almost ran them over. Last thing I want in this race. There's enough challenges already. I don't want to have to add damage to the equation.
Rainfall to worsen soon. Heavy rain predicted in 5 minutes time.
Alright, heavy rain in 5 minutes. We might end up switching to the wet. Or we might stay on intermediate. So we'll see what he says. We can get by and we're faster. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah, not quite. Maybe.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Ah. It's okay, I think we bumped wheels, so there's no damage there. Locked it up a little bit. Man, I'm stuck behind Verstappen right now. We're faster than him for sure. He just keeps blocking my passes, my pass opportunities, which is smart. That's what he should be doing. Thank you, Earth Destroyer. I'm glad you're enjoying, my friend. I am too.
Try shifting up the gears a little sooner.
You saw that? Oh god, it's so little. It's such little things that happen when you're racing. Like, if you're not like really big in racing, or you haven't like played a racing, like a real racing game like this one where like physics really matter, you won't really know the small little inputs it takes to keep the car in control sometime. And it's really like, I don't know, it's pretty cool actually once you know how to say, wow, I can't see a darn thing ahead of me. Alright, we're gonna find an opportunity to get around him. We're at lap 13 now. Gotta be careful. Wet racing is not hard. Thank you guys. Thank you for the feedback. Be patient. You got this. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys are in my corner, in my pit box. I think that the hard part is that I know that the car is so much faster than them. It's just that I can't get around them. So yeah, I gotta be patient, because if I don't be patient in the end, I'll end up messing the car up. I'm like half throttle right now, no joke. In that section anyways, not everywhere, just right there. Trying to not spin, not that I'm trying not to pass them, I'm trying not to spin out, and I was half throttle to keep the wheels from spinning in the rear end. But again, I added some downforce in the front and the back, more downforce to the back, because I knew that the wheels would be spinning a bunch. The Twitch stream is lagging a bit. Thank you for the feedback, bro. I have to look into that. Maybe try YouTube, maybe that'll work for you better. What's weird actually, for me personally, when I try to watch Twitch on my laptop, it's always laggy. Like, no matter who I watch, it's always laggy. But when I watch live streams on YouTube, it's like perfectly fine. But if I watch Twitch streams on my phone, it actually looks great. So I don't know, I don't really understand Twitch still. It's really weird. I gotta make sure we're shifting early. I gotta make sure I tune that in my mind right now. We're in fuel saving mode as well. So shoot, why are you going so slow? They slowed down a lot just now. So I gotta make sure I shift early so I don't, so we can save some fuel. Oh, no problem, man. I didn't know that was you. When you guys have different Twitch names and YouTube names. I wish iRacing would add rain. That would change the game right there. I'm really surprised they haven't. Wide. They haven't done that yet. They added dynamic track, and where the track temperature would change and the shade and the clouds move and all that, but they haven't added weather like rain, precipitation, and snow, all that kind of stuff. Alright, now we're just kind of cruising behind Verstappen. We're going to get around him eventually. We'll find a way. We're faster than him in very small little sections, and that's what's making it tough to get around him.
The car ahead is starting to create a gap. It's starting to pull away from us.
Yes, sir, George. I have heard about Explain Mobile. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No. Can I? Ah, if I can stick it right here. If I can stick it. If I can get it to stick. Ooh, got that grip. I got that grip. All right, I think we got him. I think we got him. Woo. That might have looked easy.
Brilliant. Nice move.
But that was hard as heck. To get the car to stick on the on his left side in the rain outside of the racing line. So it's if you guys kind of look at the screen, I don't know how well. Uh-oh, he's coming back though. Jesus, what a big run. You can see there's a kind of like a racing line, like a wet racing line. You can see on the track. Come on, go, go, go. He's fighting back. Dang, he got us. But outside of that racing line, it's actually a bit wetter, it's slicker, because the cars are kind of creating a path through the rain. And there's more rubber in that section. There's a little. All right, that's blue. It's a little less slick right there. But when you get outside of that racing line, it's a bit tougher.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9.
I don't know what he did. He became very quick for that one little section. It's like he switched his fuel mode to like rich or something right there. Or I just slowed down. Yeah, man. Thanks, Starly. It's freaking raining in Austria right now. Thanks for bringing the rain. Alright, so we had a really good pass attempt there. We're going to try that again once we catch back up to him. What type of dog is Blue? Blue is a dachshund, some type of dachshund mix. He's the best dog ever. He's super chill, just like me. Man, I can't see nothing.
I think we're still on the right tires for the time being.
Thank you. I trust him. If he says we're on the right tires, we're on the right tires. Yeah, he has a bit better top end. You see that, how he pulls away right there? That's because we have our car set up for the rain and more downforce. He has a little less downforce, it looks like. So whenever we get to drag race like that, he's just quicker. And I'm killing that corner. Dang, J-Lo, man, I hope you feel better, bro. I was sick last week, as you guys heard.
Reduce ERS deployment.
Was coughing the whole stream. I hated that. Definitely feeling better. I haven't coughed at all. My voice is not completely back to normal, which is weird. I thought it'd be back by now, but it's I can talk at least without coughing. Alright, we really, I mean, okay, I know we need to be patient, I know. But we need to get by them bad.
Gap to the car behind
But caution ahead.
5.6 seconds.
Why did he stop? Did he blow an engine? Well,
Green flag. Green flag.
My
Racing
wish.
again.
Okay, wow, yes, so he's out of the race apparently or something. He like stopped immediately. He must have had a problem with his car. So that's one down. Alright, we're getting better. We're at negative 1.23 laps of fuel now, so we'll stay in the lower mixture setting and keep shifting early. The shifting early actually helps also with traction, so I'm okay with doing that. Yeah, Verstappen must be out of the race. That's Ricardo behind us now. And that'll put us in P13 on lap 18. You do want to be careful with the curbs as well. Curbs can be kind of slick in the rain. You don't want to use them as much as you usually would.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
What's up, Jack from Brussels? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So, is any? I know you guys are watching me, but oh, well, there's a cough. Are any of you guys big fans of Formula One, and are you guys excited for a new season in 2019? Because I know I am. Starting to see some of the new cars get revealed, the new paint jobs and everything. I'm really in love with that new Haas F1 team, their rich paint job. I love it. I love it so much. I already really loved the Haas race team. I was already a big fan of them.
We should see a transition to light rain in around 10 minutes time.
With them being one of the only teams that kind of represents America a little bit. Even though the drivers are not American. But I'm pretty excited about that. I'll be rooting for them. But also, I think just today, actually, Toro Rosso just showed off their car, which looks basically the same as last year. There's probably some small differences. I haven't really paid that much attention to them, but I know they said they're going to be working a bit more with Red Bull, which is good. MSC Gaming, you're only into NASCAR. Interesting.
The car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
2 seconds a lap? What the heck? How is he so fast? He's mad at F1. I'm trying to read. That's a lot to read while I drive. He likes the old races. Okay, yeah, I feel you. I feel like all the sports, mainly the racing sports, like the other sports, like, you know, soccer, football, that kind of stuff, they don't really change over time. But racing is like every year there's big changes being made to the sport, and the community, the fans, all have very strong opinions about them. Why is Ricardo so fast? Does he have new tires? Wow, look at our rear end. We're at 15% on our rear tires. That is bad. Not bad, but that is some pretty high tire wear. We're gonna need to pit about 10%. Alright, let's get past these other two guys. They're kind of holding us back as well. Ricardo's behind us, hunting us down. Not sure where he came from, but he's catching up pretty quickly. Our engineers already warned us about him. Woo! Jim Clark. No, I don't know who Jim Clark is. Wow, he is right on our rear wing. Ooh. I'm glad that I have force feedback on my steering wheel, because I just felt the rear tire spin and I had to correct before it spun out, because if I hadn't...
A new strategy is available on the MFT. Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
I'm so pissed right now. Can we have a race where I don't hit anything the whole race? Can we just have one?
You can win that place back.
Let's see how that affects us. It's going to affect our front end steering, because that is a front wing. It's pretty significant too. It's yellow, so it's still pretty significant. Oh, I'm so pissed right now myself. I don't know if I was reading chat or what I was doing, but I was not paying attention, and I ran him the heck over. So let's see how we can do. I'm not gonna pit right now. I'm gonna deal with it until we get to our next stop.
Ahead is 6.1 seconds.
Let's see how this does. Oh wow, best racing drive ever. Red Bull Air Racing. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've only watched a few Red Bull Air races. Last one I watched was they were racing in Dubai. It was pretty cool. I never really watched it. Never really knew much about air racing until I watched that race. Alright guys, let's stay focused. I had a moment of weakness there apparently. Ricardo's still pretty fast. I gotta keep my eye on them because it's very easy to kind of...
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried. It's just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing, and I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
I don't know what that means. I hope it doesn't do anything bad. I don't need anything else to go wrong in this race. Ricardo's going for the pass. I think he's gonna get it. He's been very aggressive. Yep, there it is. He's taking it. Maybe we can do it too. No, don't block me. He blocked me. Ricardo made it look easy, man. I can't pass right there. My car is just not fast enough to pass right there on that front straightaway. I knew eventually we were going to get a race in the rain this season. I just didn't know when or where it was going to happen. I'm actually not too upset that it happened here. Of all tracks to race in the rain, Austria is not too bad. Alright, Ericsson's definitely kind of off the pace. You kind of see how he's falling back. So we need to get ahead of him because he's losing some speed. Maybe he has some tire degradation issues or something. What I need to figure out is how to get on the throttle because I really rely a lot on making setting up passes from corner exit, and that really also relies on my rear tires. And so if I can't put throttle down, it makes it very difficult for me to do that. So I tried to put the throttle down and I lost the speed. I couldn't do it. Here we go, I think. Here we go. No? And not quite. Oh, he's going wide. No. I thought I was going to be able to get him right there, but he...
Heavy rain will pass in about 5 minutes. We'll then be working with light rain conditions.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes! Oh my god, there's a tight fit right there. That's what she said, I know. Anyways, we got it. Jeez. It has been difficult to pass here tonight, or today, or whatever it is right now. We've had to fight for every single position. I thought it'd be a lot easier to go through the field with us being faster, but alright, next up is Hartley. That'll be 12th. We're in 13th, lap 25 out of 71. We have a minor front right wing damage. But so far it's been okay. I don't feel that it's been slowing us down that much. The main challenge right now is just the slick track. We're on old worn inters now. The front wheels are looking good. It's just the rear wheels are degrading pretty quickly and not allowing us to get back on throttle like we would like to. But again, it's just racing. You just got to deal with that. Everybody's dealing with the same issues. Even if it's the AI, I assume that their tires are still wearing.
Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
It's gotta be like you guys said earlier. Gotta be patient. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get up there. Just gotta be patient. If I overdrive the car, I'm gonna wreck it, and we won't even finish the race. I think we've only had 1 or 2 DNFs this season. I think just 1 actually. And also fuel is a concern as well. With the ERS a bit, we have a lot of traffic ahead of us. A lot of cars right up ahead of us. I'm not sure why there's so many people in one spot. Our teammates up there too, who we are not friends with right now. Our teammate, if you guys were here with us last week, remember he wrecked us, or tried to wreck us, in like the final lap when we were coming in 2nd place. So I am no longer friends with my teammate, at least for a couple races.
Our gap behind is 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna need to pit, but we're gonna pit on schedule, which I don't know when that is. I don't know when our next pit is. Now that we're on intermediates, so our plan has completely changed from what it was at the beginning of the race because of the rain and the damage.
You have P13, partly ahead. The gap is less than a second. They're on old inters. Ericsson is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 2.7 seconds. They're on old inters. Okay, gap to leader, 49.3 seconds.
Jesus. We're really far from the leader. The hopes of winning this race are slipping away. Leader is very far. We need to get ahead of this whole group. If you want to become a member of Motivational Games, there's not like an official process, but the way it works, we just kind of have to.
Still happy that we're on the right ties at the moment?
We have to just see that you are consistently streaming good quality content, that you are actually motivational and encouraging people in your streams, and also I think it's just kind of like we kind of like the only other guy who currently is kind of like in Motivational Games right now. The way that came about was, I mean, he started off as, you know, a viewer, and then later on we just happened, not on purpose, there was never actually an intent to like work together as far as motivational gaming and anything like that, but we ended up playing games together. We just happened to enjoy a lot of the same games, so we would play different games together. He's very helpful in that way, in those games, and it was just fun, and we just kind of bonded, you know. We kind of talked, we bonded, we talked all the time, whether we were playing games together or not. It was kind of became like a friendship, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it's not like an official way to get in. Later on, he started streaming, and I liked his content, I liked his style, I liked his motives. We had a lot of the same interests, same beliefs. So that's kind of how that came about. So I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not saying we got to become friends. That's kind of how the people who are currently, I guess, representing motivational gaming.
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
That's how it came about. It's kind of a friendship. Alright, we need to get by him. Seriously. Alright, we can raise. Yeah, there we go. We're going to raise the ERS now.
Trailing our teammate by 2.5 seconds.
Let's see if we can use the ERS to our advantage to get by some of these guys. There's a bit of a gap ahead of him, but then there's a big group of people. Oof. It's dangerous. That turn right there, that turn and turn one are both dangerous because you spin out, the car just gravitates straight to the wall. and your race is over if you hit it. This is hard. Alright, that's good to hear. 10 minutes left of the rain, he says. That's cool. I haven't seen your outro yet. I have to check it out. Yeah, I used to do my outro as an intro, which was originally created to be an intro. But after making a lot of videos, I realized it's too, I don't know, like, I don't want to say too long. I feel like the how long it is perfect. I just feel like I don't want people to have to wait through it every single video, you know what I mean? And then I also change it over time. So as I'm doing more videos and doing more races, you'll see that the intro or the outro now actually evolve. Like I change the clips that are inside of it to still the same theme, same words, but you'll see the clips kind of change out based on some of the most recent races and live streams. Not races, but yeah, live streams and videos that I've put out. I haven't updated it since the end of last year. Been working on some other adjustments in my graphics, but I need to update it again. So you'll notice that my very first intro that I made is different than the current one that I use now. Alright, so now it's getting even more difficult because now we're also battling tire wear on a slick track. You can kind of see up above the halo up there. The clouds are starting to open up a little bit. It's getting a bit partly cloudy, so the rain should be moving out of here soon. Rain or not, it's still pretty difficult to pass. And we're faster. Dang, they go really wide and they just cut you off. Alright, we're gonna buy them right here. No, okay, maybe not. He's gonna take me again because I overdrove the heck out of that.
You made it look easy.
That's what you call a dive bomb. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can make up some time now. Now we have some clean air. Alright, now we're 3 laps in the green. Let's go ahead and switch our fuel mix to standard until uh-oh, we got a car off the track up ahead. You got a yellow flag. I'm gonna pass it in a little while. Yeah, the rain is definitely lightening up. The track is still soaking wet, but it's still lightening up. Woo! I remember. I think it was in practice I wrecked in that exact same spot, but it wasn't raining.
Caution.
Caution up here. Who is it? I think it might be Ferrari. Yeah, Vettel. Vettel is off of the track. Vettel's not going to finish this race. That's a free spot for us, but that's really bad for Vettel. I think it's the second week in a row maybe that Ferrari has had a car out of the race. Wow, man, that's getting really slick. 27%. What is the strategy here? What are we looking at? Pit window 37 to 47. So we'll be pitting in about 5-ish laps. Oh, thank God. So we're trailing our teammate right now. Our teammate's actually beating us.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
Alright, we'll stay on the intermediate tire for a bit longer. Oh my God, I'm having a hard time turning. Not turning good lap times right now. The cool thing about long races like this, and this is one of the things that I actually enjoy about like simulator style type racing games, is that there's so much things happening. You may only see me turning laps here, but there's so much more happening underneath. Like I'm battling the rain, the slick condition of the track, plus I'm battling my rear tires are falling off. The rubber is getting more worn, making it more difficult. Every lap is getting more difficult.
Ahead is 2.0 seconds.
But not only that, the front tires are also losing grip as well, which makes it harder for me to turn into the turn. So there's a lot happening all at once, and you don't see them, but if you're racing, you're feeling the element of all those things. Oh Jesus, why are you going so slow? So that's what happened, I think, last time when I got that damage. They just slowed down, like way down. And I hit him last time. This time I avoided. It was also raining a lot harder. Alright, let's see if we can get around these guys somehow. Ricardo, I think he... I think Ricardo's faster than these guys. He's just stuck behind them also. So we're going to see if we can find a way around safely. Leclerc looks like he's the one holding the pack up. You know what I think what happened was you had some slower cars up front because of all the pitting. Rain's coming down a bit harder again. So when we pitted, it kind of got shuffled up, so it didn't really matter where you qualified. Alright, let's see where we can get around them here.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Squeeze in there. Oh, he's looking for a pass too. Oh. He hit me. And then he passed me. Oh my God. AI can be pretty aggressive.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Stop it! Stop breaking off quick and weird. It's Leclerc. Leclerc's a slow one. You see how everybody passed him and now everybody's gone? Yeah, that's what the problem is. Alright, this is gonna slow us down probably. Oh wow, I'm feeling the I'm definitely feeling that wing. So yeah, he was a slow one. He was a slow car. He was the reason that all these cars were backed up like that.
Nice move. Good job.
We're in 10th though. So we're gonna fix our wing anyways. We'll be pitting in like the next lap or so. One thing I'm a little thinking about is weather. Like, how should we stay out on the inners a little bit longer, wait for the track to dry off, and switch to the slick tires instead? Let's see what he says.
This rain should be stopping anytime soon. We should see a dry line start to form fairly rapidly, so make sure to cool your tires down the straights. Inters look like the best tire for now. Okay, fitting the wet compound when you next come in.
Oh no, no. Alright, so he says that inters are still the best option. The line is going to be drying up, but I'm wondering if we should instead switch to the soft tire, or I think it's the ultra soft or the super soft tire instead. You see I'm going a little bit wide on my turns now because of that lack of downforce that I don't have anymore.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Alright.
The gap to the car behind is 2.0 seconds.
So we should see like the rain completely stop at some point from what the weather forecasted before the race. Oh man, overdrove that so bad. I just don't know how dry the track is gonna get. That's my question, is how dry is the track gonna get by the end of the race? Because I don't want to have to pit again for slick tires.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Uh-oh. That's what he's saying now.
Okay, copy that.
No. Okay, Ricardo's pitting in. I'm gonna pit in for the ultra soft tire.
Stoffels in for his stop.
Uh-oh, how do I switch? Uh-oh. Switch. No. Okay, sorry, I had to switch tires. I need to switch tires. I did not want to come out without the tire. Alright, cool. So we're gonna be switching to the ultra soft tire. I hope he's putting the ultra soft. Please tell me you're putting ultra soft tires on. Yes. All right. Cool.
Go. Exit now.
All right. Now we're on ultra soft tire. Let's see how it goes. Track is drying up. Lap 38. We're P13. It's like Hamilton's behind us trying to put us a lap down. Dang it, man, already? Oh yeah, this was a smart move. Track is drying up extremely quick.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I'm trying to get away from Hamilton before I get a penalty for holding him up.
Blue flag. Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
No, I don't want to let him through. I'm faster. Ooh, I overdrove that so bad.
You're both going to have to let the car behind pass. When he goes through, try to use it as an opportunity to gain a position.
Alright, fine, Hamilton, go. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to freaking... Oh, it's Bottas is who it is. If I don't, then I'm going to regret it. Like we did in Monaco. Still getting blue flag because now I think Ricardo or someone is behind me. When did he switch tires? He's already on the ultra soft too.
Right, the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
Look at this, we're sticking with the leader, man. I'm telling you. If it would have stayed green, we would have been in this race. And if some other things wouldn't have gone wrong. DRS. Alright, the next car on the same lap is Ericsson, who's up there ahead of us. Sucks, man, because Bottas is already on the ultra soft tire. He doesn't have to pit again. He's lapped us. What it was too is that because we had to fix that front wing, it actually made our pit stop a bit longer. Look at that, fastest lap of the race.
Great pass.
Oh, not anymore. Hamilton now. Wow, everybody's getting fastest laps right now. I'm gonna lie, Bottas is pretty fast. We're hanging with him, but barely.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Still have 30 laps to go. Don't know if we're gonna be pitting again. Why don't I use the paddles for changing? Because they're loud as heck. I have it switched to my a different button on my wheel. So if not, I'll be doing this all the time.
Has just put in a new fastest lap.
Yeah, it'd be loud on the stream, and is also like whenever I'm playing at night.
Blue flag.
It's really loud and like it wakes the whole, house up.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
I gotta let another freaking lead car pass. I hate that. I hate blue flags. I really hate blue flags. I hate that whole idea. Really surprised right now at how fast he is. Fastest sector 2. And the pace has gone up so much since the rain has stopped. Wow, look at that.
You're both going to have to let the car behind pass. When he goes through, try to use it as an opportunity to gain a position.
Alright, right here we got to let Raikkonen by, because if not, we're going to get a penalty. And he's not close at all. I'm not losing much of time to let him pass me.
Blue flag, blue flag.
But I also don't want to get a penalty for not letting him by. Come on, go, 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 go. Freaking go. Don't touch me. There we go. Oh, I hate blue flags so much. I'm trying to like stay on the lead lap, not freaking let you guys by. Raikkonen, you better be fast as heck. So I'm trying to make up a lot of time right now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Why are you so slow right now? Yeah, we're talking about the paddles on the wheel. The shifting paddles. The paddle shifters. They work fine, it's just I always remap them in every racing game that allows me to remap them. because they're just so loud. I don't like hearing the click all the time. It's annoying. Alright, now we're 5 laps to the good, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep saving that. Yeah, right? This is where I should be, freaking man. I'm so upset about that. I was all like, yeah, we're gonna win this race. I mean, we're P10 right now. We're in the points, but it's still not where I want to be. Let's see where everybody's at.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Hold on, I'm driving right now.
We're in 10th position. That is Stoffel ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 6.8 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Harley is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Your pit window opens in 9 laps time.
Oh, so we're pitting again.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.3 seconds.
So it looks like we may be pitting again. But I might try not to pit.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, track is completely dry now. So our teammate is the next car up. He's about 5 seconds ahead of us. But seriously, this is where we should be right now. Still getting blue flags. Man, if I would have known, it was such a last minute decision, but I'm starting to think maybe we should have switched to either the soft tire or the super soft and tried to make it the rest of the race on the last tire compound. So I don't have to pit again. I didn't think we were going to have to pit again. I wonder if everyone else is on that same strategy of pitting one more time. I just hate being... I feel like I'm stuck right now. I'm behind Raikkonen. If I pass him, I get a blue flag. Let's see what he says.
Understood, copy that.
Alright, so the strategy change is to go the rest of the race without pitting again. So we need to take care of these tires. If we haven't really done a great job.
Some information on Ocon. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Car in front is 2.8 seconds.
Let's go, Raikkonen. Move. I need you to go faster. Either go faster or blow your engine.
Charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Alright, that's another spot for us. Puts us in 9th.
Perez is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 6.7 seconds.
Man, that's a big gap.
By around 0.6 a lap. They're on fresh super softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 14.7.
It's frustrating though, because we would have had a really good race with the leaders if we could have stuck around with them. But you know, it's all good. We'll try it again next week. Am I dog sneezing behind me? Yeah, like we're really sticking with the leaders really well. Like we're at the same pace as those guys. Definitely faster than Raikkonen. Bottas, I feel like we're pretty even with him. As soon as I pass Raikkonen, I get a blue flag. I'm gonna take the preferred lane on exit. I have so much grip right now. I love it. So much grip right now. Oh man, car feels great. I might be using too much of it though. That I might regret all this grip I've got right now.
Blue flag.
No blue flag. Earn it.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.4 seconds.
All right, he's taking it. At least he didn't make me lose any time. Look how we're right on his freaking rear. Right on that wing. There's only like 8 cars on the lead lap right now. And you know what I really think? Looking back at it now, what I think happened was we had Leclerc, who was obviously like a slow car. He was really slow, and he was kind of backing up all of like a lot of cars. He was up front, not up front, but he was like in, what was it? I don't know, 5th place or something like that. And he had like 10 cars all behind him being slowed down by him. And so we were all driving his pace because we were stuck behind him. And that allowed the leaders to get away. And they pretty much lapped the whole field now. So that's my own fault for stalling the car in the very, very beginning. I feel like I helped Raikkonen a little bit catch up to Bottas. We are still gonna most likely, we have 20-ish laps to go, and we'll probably be following the leaders as they pass the back markers. So we're probably gonna still end up finishing a lap down because the blue flag thing, we can't really get around them. If we were like enough faster, if they pit, we can most likely get away from them. Because we're not planning on pitting anymore as long as we don't get any damage. Weather's very nice now. Look at that. Look at the partly cloudy. Nice sun out there now. Very good visibility.
Okay, within 1
There's
second
Perez.
ahead. Get ready to use DRS to overtake. Nice work. That brings you up a place.
And then next up be Carlos Sainz. Okay, we're still faster than these. Oh, there's my. What is he doing? Why is he up? He should be asleep right now. But we're definitely faster than all these guys back, like 7th place, 8th place. It's just a very spread out because of the rain and the pitting and all that kind of stuff. We got really spread out. It's like 5-6 second gap in between each person. Gotta be careful. People keep texting me, and I keep getting distracted by looking at my text messages. I don't want to crash.
1.9
Oh,
seconds.
look at this. Get out of here, Carlos. Get out of here, Carlos. All right, that'll be 7th, P7, baby. Lap 52 of 71. I'm really hoping right now that these guys will pit. I'm really hoping that Bottas and Raikkonen will pit before the end of the race. Because if they do pit, I'll get my lap back. Look how much faster they just got. I do have my ERS all the way down.
Teammate by 9.1 seconds.
Alright, they're racing now. They are racing for it. Raikkonen's like, no, I'm winning this race.
Hulkenberg is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 8.4 seconds. We're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. They're on old Ultra Softs. Their tyres are 15 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:14.5.
Oh, wait, I didn't even notice. Raikkonen went for the pass and got it. So if Raikkonen can pass Bottas, we can pass Bottas. Because we know we're faster than Raikkonen. My next concern, there's always something to be worried about, right? My next concern is tires. Oh, look, Raikkonen is pitting. Raikkonen is pitting. That means Bottas is most likely going to pit as well. And we will get our lap back and get back on the lead lap. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Who else is going to pit? That's my question. Who else is going to be pitting? And are we going to be able to make it to the end of this race without wrecking on old tires? And how fast will we be? Last time we tried to stretch out our last stint on old tires. It didn't go so well. That was back at, was it Bahrain? Baku, something like that? It was Baku. No, I jumped in right with no assistance. I pretty much raced F1 with no, with the assist all turned off like the entire time. So what I usually do, the way I prepare for these races is throughout the week. Like if you've ever done F1, like I think they've been doing this for a while, like since 2015 or something like that. But like whenever you do career mode, there's 3 practice sessions, and you can kind of adjust that if you want to only do 1 practice session and then qualify and race. So I have it set up to there's 3 practice sessions, 1 short qualifying session, and then there's the full race. And so I spend my time practicing. I actually go through the practice session. The practice session is like an hour and a half. I don't do the whole hour and a half. I kind of do all the different racing practice programs, and then I do like practice laps until I feel comfortable. And I do all 3 of the practice sessions, and then I do qualify, and then I do the race. And so each of these weeks I've been getting prepared for this race, because I know if I just jumped in this race and did 100%, I wouldn't make it. And some of the races that we've done this season and in this series, I've not done so well because I didn't practice enough, and I realize that. So if I practice, I do pretty well. I drive the car pretty well. I handle the car really well. I do really well in general. But whenever I just jump in a race last minute and rush it, I usually do pretty horrible. What's up, Jason England? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Austrian Grand Prix. Alright, so we are up in 6th place. Track is dried up nicely. Sir Conan is a lap down. Our current strategy is to make it into the end of the race on this set of tires, which is going to be very, very difficult because we already put about, what do you think, 15 laps on these tires? Not really sure.
The gap behind us is 8.6 seconds.
So we're kind of changing the strategy up, trying something to see if we can gain some position, get the highest finishing position as possible. Sadly, we most likely won't be as fast as some of the guys around us because they're going to be on new, fresh tires. But we'll see if we can hang on with these guys a bit. I don't think that car ahead of us is for position. I'm going to do my best to try to keep the pace up. As you can see, our rear tires are already at 24%. That's right around the time we start feeling it. So we're going to be very careful on throttle. But hey, we survived the majority of this race in the rain. I think if I can handle the rain on old intermediate tires, I can handle some ultra soft tires, some worn ultra soft tires.
Gap to teammate behind is 16.7 seconds. Ricardo is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 9.9 seconds.
Ooh, that's a big gap.
You're losing around 3/10 a lap. They're on old super softs. Their tyres are 19 laps old. The
19.
time last lap was a 1 minute 14.2.
Yeah, so we're probably on the same. We're probably about on the same I think we pitted at the same time, so we're probably on about 18, 19 lap tires right now. The difference is he's on the super soft tire. That tire can last a bit longer than the ultra soft tire. We probably should have switched to the super soft tire that last pit, but I didn't really think we were gonna. I don't know what I was thinking. But that would have been a smart strat. There's a lot of things I'm learning already just going through this race, strategic wise, that we could have done better, including getting off of the starting line without stalling the engine. But hey, we're doing okay. We're at P6 right now.
Okay, update on the car for you. Tyres are looking very nice. Shouldn't have to worry about the wear too much right now.
That's good to hear. But yes, if we would have went intermediate from the start of the race, we probably could have gained a lot of positions.
Bottas has just put in a new fastest lap.
Ooh, overdrove it. And what else? Yeah, if we could have went to super soft right there, that'd have been very beneficial. The leaders are still not that far behind us, so we got to keep the pace up. You can see they're running their fastest laps right now of the race, so we got to keep the pace up because we don't want to have to go a lap down again, and we don't want to get in a blue flag situation again. That's annoying.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.4 seconds.
And if I can, I would love to try to catch Ricardo up ahead of us in 5th place. Especially now that we have no traffic around us. So if we can, let's see, watch our pace. Oh, what? We just got the fastest lap of the race on these old as heck tires. That's good. That's what I want right there.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
All right, we're 5 laps in the green. I say we switch to fuel mixture rich, and I think we should be able to make it the rest of this race on rich. So let's do that real quick. Ricardo can't be that far. We're gonna hunt him down. I'll burn the heck out of these tires and I'll deal with the consequences later. I don't know where Hamilton is. He just posted the fastest lap just a second ago. I don't know where he is on the grid. He's probably like 3rd. Raikkonen with the new fastest lap. These guys are turning it up.
Raikkonen's just put in a new fastest lap.
Thank you, Thomas. Just about 11 laps to go. Gap behind is 8 seconds. Gap ahead, I believe, is also about 8 seconds. So I think we should be okay. I think I can make it. I think I can survive 10 laps on these old tires without losing a position and maybe even gaining a little bit. I just gotta be very. I gotta pay attention to when the tire decides, hey, I don't want to turn anymore, because it's very important to find that moment.
To the car behind is 9.1 seconds.
Because if you don't find that moment, you'll go through the turn, you'll commit to the turn, and then find out that the car is just gonna go straight to the wall. The slickest turns, even in a dry condition track on new tires, is like turn 1, exit of turn 1 and exit of this turn here, which I don't know if it's turn 2 or turn 3. I'm not sure what this turn is considered. Mainly here it's slick because you go so slow, you transition to go so fast, and you just kind of, if you smash on the throttle too quickly, you will burn up those tires. Good save. I see with the race update.
We're sat in 6th. Ricardo ahead. Gap to car in front is 6.8 seconds. They're on old super softs. Langkemper is behind you. Our gap behind is 10.0 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 5.9 seconds.
Wow, so we've already gained 3 seconds on Ricardo. Since we last checked, we are 10 seconds now ahead of Hulkenberg, almost 11. So I don't know, time is winding down pretty quickly. This is not a long track, it's a very short track around Red Bull, as you heard in the intro. So we'll see if we can get one more spot and maybe get top 5. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I'm pretty happy being in 6th right now, to be honest with you, with how everything has been going in this race. I believe we're beating both of our career rivals at the moment, which I think was Verstappen and our teammate Van Dorn. And you can see like just how much faster we're going right now. Like it's so much, the pace has gone up so much. Like I'm going so much quicker than I was earlier. Taking advantage of the tires while they're new. Under 10 laps to go. I'm now able to see Ricardo. Matter of fact, I think there might be one more person right ahead of him. I'm not sure if that is a back marker or if he is for position as well. I think he's a back marker. Let's go get him, guys. Go get him. Yep, I see him. Dun dun dun. Oh, that was a fast sector right there. I am pushing this car. Okay, chill out with the gears. Chill out with the gears. Whoa.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Fastest lap of the race. I'll tell you, man, I'm grinding right now. I'm hunting them down. What's up? It's me. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.3 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 14.1 seconds.
Yep, now the gap ahead is only 3 seconds. We're gonna get him. We got time. We got just enough time to catch him. As long as I keep this pace up, we're absolutely gonna catch him. Let's take a look at the tires. 35. I'm coming to get you, Ricardo. Better watch out. I'm taking that top 5. I'm a lot more aggressive on these gears too. I see you.
P6, we have P6. Ricardo is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds. They're on old super softs. Langkemper behind. The gap behind us is 15.2 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now. 7 laps to go.
Oh wow, 7. That's more than I thought. What I want to know is if the car in front of him is for position or if it's a back marker. Because I want to catch him too if that's a spot. Alright, DRS zone. DRS is open, that Wang is open. Another fastest lap, 1:12.30.85. Alright, now we've gotten to him, now we got to get around him. I'm telling you, man, I should have been in the running for this race. We should have been up front. We should be racing for the lead right now, but it's okay. Get out of the way. You're blocking me. Oh, that's a spot. No. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. We got it. We here. We here. The fight's on, baby. Alright, so that spot ahead of him is for position as well. So we need to get around Ricardo and then get around the guy ahead of him to get a 4th position. So we no longer have time. Patience is out the door right now. It's time to grind. It's clutch time.
Charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
I'm pressing all these buttons everywhere. Alright, no more mistakes. Here we go. We might have a chance here. We have DRS, he does not. Bro, if you take my wing off, I'm gonna take your wheels off. Oh, what a move! On the outside. Bruh, we killing it right now. That was dope. That was my favorite pass of the race right there. Besides the one that happened in the rain, very similar to that. Alright, here we go, guys. Overachieving. Gonna go for 4th. We're gonna get DRS here. He's gonna block us on the right. Or not. That's Magnussen.
We're leading our teammate by 44.
Okay, we got time now. We can kind of be patient. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wheel to wheel. Cut me off.
Okay, we lost the position. Tried to keep focus.
Got it. And we got DRS. Nice. 41% on their rear. These tires are getting put to work. Alright, what's next? Hamilton's next. And he is how far?
Position. You're in 4th position. Bottas is ahead of you. They're on old ultra softs. Magnussen behind. They're on old ultra softs. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 4 laps remaining. Bottas ahead. You're gaining by 3/10 a lap. Good work. They're on old ultra softs. Their tyres are 13 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:13.5.
Alright, it didn't tell me how far they were. I'm pretty sure they're like 50 seconds. Yeah, 56 seconds is the gap right now between us and Bottas. Because again, earlier he pitted and we did not. But he was already lapping us. So it's kind of difficult unless we were to get a safety car or something like that for us to make that position back up. But it's okay. We're in 4th place. What the heck just happened? Alright, I'm gonna replay, not to restart, but I just want to see what happened. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. He freaking ran me over. He completely ran me over. He completely ran me over. Let's hit pause. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get a good camera view, because that's not a good camera view. We'll switch to his car. That was Magnussen who did that. Look at that! He dumped me, bruh! What the heck? He just came up behind me and completely ran me over. Bam! Put me in the wall and I got hit again. Let's watch it from another camera view. Mega rip, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the next guy. Yes sir, second week in a row that somebody dumped me on the final stages of the race. Let's look at his point of view. So he had DRS, he had a run, he just hit me, knocked me over. I almost got this hit right here, almost ended my race. Like, I'm surprised it allowed me to continue from here, because this hit right here should have ended my race. Wow. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Let's see. Let's go back to my car. I'm freaking backwards right now. Alright, so again, I'm not gonna restart this time. We have to deal with it. That's what happened. I mean, we're no longer friends, Magnussen. I'm taking your position whenever I go to Haas Racing. Alright. Are we the right way? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm very upset. Let's see. How's the damage look? Alright, so all we did, and it could have been a lot worse. All we lost was a lot of tire wear. And our left front wing is bad. And now
Blue flag.
We're fighting to hold on to the lead lap again. So I gotta let him by. There's nothing I can do right now about that. So I gotta let Vettel by. Or Raikkonen, I'm sorry. Vettel's out of the race. I mean, we can get that fixed, but it's too late in the race. There's like 3 laps to go. There's no reason to pit now and get that fixed. So we're just gonna have to drive and deal with it. It really sucks because we're gonna get a 4th place finish there.
Blue flag conditions.
And freaking AI doesn't know how to drive. I feel like I'm racing online or something. But you know, we had a good run. We had a really good run. We know that we were fast enough to compete with these guys, most likely. Hopefully we can hold off Hulkenberg and continue and keep this 5th position. We're still in 5th place, so we're still get a top 5. Actually, you see that we actually gained, I think, Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo ended up pitting in because he lost his whole front wing when he hit us. He got really major damage when he hit us, so he went in and pitted. I think he's out of the race. So we actually gained one of those spots back. Magnussen is okay. He didn't get any damage from that entire situation. Yeah, he should have got a penalty. I would be surprised if race control does not give him some kind of penalty. Oh my god. Now I can't turn.
There's 3 laps.
I'm so pissed. Come on, come on. Let's get into gear. Go, go. Don't lose any more spots. But yeah, so he should have got a penalty for that. I mean, he intentionally spun us out. And in F1, usually, no, I'm not letting you. Okay, well now he passes too. In F1, usually, if that happens, contact like that happens, you get like severely penalized. And that's gonna put us back in the 7th because we can't even keep the car straight anymore. But oh well, race is over. It is what it is. Disappointing finish. Not what we were hoping to get a win, and we got the L.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Race had a lot of ups and downs.
Pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé. What a fantastic race it was. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs. And that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
We should have been up there. I'm feeling real bitter right now because we should have been up there. But congrats to Raikkonen and you know, the Mercedes people who are always on the podium. But
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to say Brendan Hartley. It was probably one of his best drives this season, and I was thoroughly impressed.
Wow, we did 2 stops.
Now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment of this Formula One season.
So all he got was a warning. He got an incident, collision with Grosjean, which was not even the same incident. But all he got was a warning. So he did not get an actual penalty, which sucks. If this was like for real F1, I would have been like all up in the F1 box, wherever that is, like freaking debating that, like, yo, this dude needs a penalty, he needs to be disqualified or whatever, because we should have got that position, you know. But yeah, we're the only one who made 2 spots in the top 8 cars. Looks like Ricardo ended up making a 4th stop, because I believe he stopped again to fix that damage, and he also got new tires. But we spun out again, and that's how he was able to catch us again in that last lap. It's so crazy, man. We had such a good race today. I really enjoyed the race. It was really difficult the whole time. We had a bad start because of stalling out the car on the start of the race, and then it rained earlier than expected, and that was not a bad thing. It just was another challenge to overcome. But things went okay. I felt like we did decent. It just was very hard to pass people, very hard to control the car. We're still in 7th place. We haven't gained or lost any position in the standings, in the championship standings. So we're kind of still like stalled out here in 7th place. I want to gain some spots. The fight for the lead, though, looks like Vettel, Bottas, Raikkonen are not very far from each other. Hamilton is not too far back, but basically the top 4 cars are kind of all in contention for a championship this year. Even though Vettel didn't even finish the race today, he actually didn't finish. Constructors Championship. Let's take a look at that real quick. You hear that? Yeah, I hate that noise. You'd be hearing this all the time if I was using that for my shifter. See, with Constructors Championship, we're in 4th, which is not too bad. Right behind Red Bull, ahead of Renault. Actually, we're tied with Renault, and then Haas is behind us as well. So I think that was a dirty move, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, it's racing. Racing is always up and down. It's always up and down inside the race and from week to week. We had a great race last week. We got 2nd place at the French Grand Prix. Was excited for this race. I really believe we could have won if we were in position to win, but we were not in position to win. But we had a really good run. It was a really good race. The car was really strong, and I believe we could possibly get that win next week. We still have a lot of races. It's only round 9. We have a bunch of more races left in the season. I'll continue on with the season on into the real life F1 season, which won't actually be in sync because they'll be starting off in Australia or wherever. We'll be next week in Great Britain, I believe, in the UK or something like that. So I gotta practice and get ready for that race for next week. I'm also starting up the NASCAR season is starting up this weekend, so I'll be doing those races week by week on iRacing, the NASCAR iRacing series. It's full-length races. Matter of fact, this week Thursday, I plan on competing in the first race of the season opener at Daytona, the Daytona 500. It's gonna be tough because it is actually the full race. Not every race for the NASCAR season is going to be full races, but the Daytona one is one of the full races. First time I did it was last year. Daytona 500 is 500 freaking miles. It takes about 2 or 3 hours. It's a pretty long race. And yeah, so I'll be doing that later this week. So if you're interested in seeing that, come and support me. Come and check that out. Look at this right here. We didn't stop. Red Bull ran us over it from the beginning. So that came from starting in third to starting in dead last and getting stuck behind traffic. So that's kind of how our race began. If you weren't here for that, go back and check that out later on. I'm not gonna watch the whole entire replay right now. But guys, again, as usual, thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching another F1 Formula 1 race. Next week we'll be racing in Great Britain. I can't remember the name of the track, but that'll be a pretty good one. I don't know. We'll see. I like this track a lot. I loved Austria. Plan on flying between here and the next race on X plane in between and whatnot. But it's be fun. Be gonna come back and check it out next week. Anyways, see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless. We'll see you guys next time. Next. Hold on. Next. Pause. Next. I'll see you next. Oh, it's so funny. Next video. Peace.